Hello and welcome to Kakistocracy. My name is Chris Adams. I'm here with Joseph P. Larkin. How are you doing today?
You already ruined two of the intros, so I thought I'd ruin another one too.
I don't think that's ruining it. I think that's perfect.
You think that enhanced our
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah. Let's bring something back from the 90s.
That one, right? From 1997. That's 20. That's over 25 30 years old.
30.
No,
almost
25.
30. Well, not yet. 25, but almost 30. It's getting there.
It's still funny though. So that says something about,
good comedy.
How much comedy has gotten worse, that a fucking Budweiser commercial from 25 years ago is better than everything I see on TV now, including the Budweiser commercials with Shane Gillis in them.
Oh, I know.
And Theo Vaughn and whoever else does these commercials now.
I'm glad you brought this up, because I watched his stand-up and I don't get the appeal. I'm not saying he isn't funny in sketches. Sure, the stuff he does is better. That's like more SNL type stuff. That's actually better. But his stand-up is just kind of mediocre. It's not this great, and everyone's right now copying him. If you notice, like open mics, when whoever's popular, the younger comics copy, right?
I did notice that, but I haven't seen anyone copying Shane.
Well,
it's kind of that. You basically just act like you're retarded or something.
Yeah,
you look like you have Down syndrome.
Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch for most people to do. But when I watch his comedy, I go, okay, I think people like him for a couple reasons. He's like self-deprecating, I guess. So I get that part, and I get the. Actually, I don't get it. Like he doesn't have a strong point of view, and he's only. The only reason people are giving him any praise is because he got canceled, and so they're like, "Oh, he must be one of us," and it's like, not necessarily.
Let's talk about what he got canceled about, because I was thinking about this too. The only group you can get canceled by and then come back from is Asians.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that no one ever gave Sarah Silverman shit when she said "chink" on TV? That just went away. It was a big deal at the time.
Yeah, it was a bit at the time. It went away.
And Shane Gillis called someone a gook or something, and he got away with it too. He got to be on SNL after that. They kicked him off, but they brought him back on. Now imagine if he had said nigger.
Oh.
Now imagine he had called anyone a nigger. He could have called like let's say Hitler was black. If he had called Hitler a nigger, he'd still get canceled forever. Why are we so mean to the Asians? Why aren't they? That show with the Knockout Gang.
Mm-hmm.
The knockout game that was perpetrated on Asians, and no one cared. No one gave a fuck. There's an interesting hierarchy of minorities in our country.
Yeah, it's weird.
I find it fascinating too, because they think that because Asians do better in our country, that means that they deserve to be abused more, which I think is really fucked up.
Yeah,
because they should be mad at black people, because black people don't have to do anything and they have welfare. Same with Mexicans.
But
why aren't you mad at them? You're mad at people that bettered themselves, that came here to better themselves.
I would argue that's more of a curse, because they're handed everything, they don't have to try as hard, and therefore, as we can see, things start deteriorating over time. So the other groups not getting handouts was actually a blessing in disguise, because they have to actually have strong values in order to move forward.
Sure. Absolutely. And yet they get punished for doing well in this country. Anytime if you do well in this country, you're good at what you do, you get punished. Mm-hmm. Straight white men are the guys, they're the current whipping boys. Well, they're the ones that are good at everything right now.
Yeah. Even basketball now.
Yeah, none of it makes sense. Nothing makes any fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
In this world, you get punished for being good at what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fucked up. I don't know. It's just not right.
Yeah. And like, as we're seeing, so I'm weird in this way. I believe the punishments are actually good, and the handouts are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it seems bad that certain people get punished for being successful, but it helps keep them stay successful because it's sink or swim. Whereas if you get like an apartment paid for, if you get your food taken care of, if you get everything taken care of, you don't get the drive that you need to actually have success in life.
Hey, you don't need to tell me, man. I see the freeloaders outside in their fucking garage every night, just
Mm-hmm.
standing around talking loudly. They don't have to worry about going to bed early tonight and
Right.
getting up to go to a fucking job. Dude, these fuckheads, like, they leave their garage door open. I look in it, it's filled with stolen shit. This just takes
That's crazy.
balls.
Yeah.
I gotta call ICE. I gotta call ICE on these fuckers because they would call ICE on me. If I just showed up in Mexico and just demanded welfare, you think someone wouldn't call the fucking police on me? In fact, I wanted to point out something funny I was thinking about, which is the only times that anyone has ever called the police on me, it was an immigrant. So just to be clear, the people who come here and don't pay for our resources use them up for nothing, just to waste fucking time. Yeah, I've had cops come to my complex multiple times. For any reason.
Just
he was outside using his camera. They called the cops.
Which isn't even a crime.
It's not illegal to have a fucking nice camera and practice with it outside on flowers, you faggots. Yeah. But that's what I love. It's like you come here, it's not the way it was in your old country, and instead of just leaving, you try to use my resources against me. Eat a bag of dicks, you faggot fucks. Fuck you. I am calling ICE on you. I'm so tired of you going outside every fucking night at dinner time hour and making it a point to make a fucking racket in the fucking alleyway in your garage. Fuck off. Why can't you do that when everyone's at work? That you're at home during that time. Why don't you make all the noise when everyone's at fucking work? No, you have to do it at dinner time or on the weekends, all Saturday, all Sunday. We have to listen to a fucking saw of some sort from someone's fucking garage. And they're living there on your dime. I pay these faggots to fuck with me, man. Yeah. I'm so tired of this fucking country and this bullshit, man. Right. You think I won't take Asians over every other immigrant in this building right now? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I want these fucking Asians living near me. You think I want a bunch of loud fucking fireworks shooting Mexicans around all the time? Bring on the fucking Asians, dude. Bring them on. I won't be playing any knockout games with you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for making the property value at least stay the same, if not get better. Fuck off with this shit, man. I'm living in a nightmare hell realm. And Gavin Newsom is the president of hell. It just sucks. Dude, you're rewarded for being a loser and you're punished for being a functioning member of society.
That is true.
Going through my tax stuff and all this other shit today. And I was like, man, I pay so much fucking money to live here around people that pay nothing to live here who harass me every fucking day. This is bullshit. And they're just doing it because they think I'm going to go outside and scream at them one day, as if I'd give you the fucking the satisfaction of knowing that your ugly, smelly ass bothers me. I'm also pissed because the college kids are moving out. And don't get me wrong, I hate their guts too, but they're white. They're white. So they don't make any fucking noise. They don't have any fucking people over. You know what I mean? They just make noise when they come in and come out. And you don't ever hear them or see them otherwise. And of course they're moving out. And you know who's going to be coming in their place? Another fucking immigrant. Another fucking immigrant on welfare. And they're going to be a bunch of fuckheads like all the other faggots around here. And I don't like these college girls either. And there's technically there's 3 college girls because one of them used to be a guy, but he transitioned. That's what happens when you live in LA too long. You just turn into a fucking fag. It just happens eventually, dude. Your soul gets ripped out of you and gets replaced by a Nancy boy sissy faggot. He used to be my favorite neighbor because all he did was play video games. I would just hear him playing video games at 4 a.m. because I was still awake. And I'd be like, that guy's all right. He doesn't bother me. Now he's lost cause. He's not a cool guy anymore. But anyway, so so there was 3 of them in there, right? I only had an interest in one of them because one of them was like a college soccer player or something. I've never seen a fitter body on a woman.
Right.
She really is she's a knockout. She's a 10.
Yeah.
However, I've lived across the alleyway with her or across from the alleyway from her for 4 years now, and I've never seen her with a boyfriend. I've never seen her like the amount of times where I saw her go home and go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, like when it just got dark. I was like, I'll never even talk to this girl. There's something wrong with her. But she was also filming me with her cell phone camera. I had to start closing my windows shades because of this fucking shit. And I tried. That doesn't bother me as much as the other stalking I experienced here because my stalker's hot. Yeah. When a hot girl stalks you, it's not so bad. You're just like, whoa. I guess I can tolerate this. I mean, because she's moving out, so she was going wild the last few days trying to get my attention. And she was walking around in the alleyway wearing a fucking thong. I swear to God, I have video. She walked right in front of my fucking security cameras. Thanks, babe. Thanks for adding that to my spank bag. I didn't even have to ask for it. But anyways, I just ignore the shit out of her anyway because she's crazy and I don't want to deal with her.
Right.
I would try to tell myself that, because she's like 22 years old or something. She's had an iPad and a cell phone since she was a child. She doesn't know that it's completely inappropriate to film a guy in his underwear who lives across from you. I mean, I don't film you in your underwear. That should tell you how weird you are. Get it? You're hot. I don't film you in your underwear. You're a freak, weirdo. You fucking weirdo. Yeah, I'm the only person in the world that will tell you what you are, which is a fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo. Gay. I'm the only one who knows the truth. What'd he say? I didn't hear him. What'd he say?
Gay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's gay. I don't care. Well, I got her. She got mad because I wouldn't watch her get dressed in front of the window. Because as soon as she moved in, she was just getting undressed with the shades open. But what she doesn't know is that I like to smoke weed in this window. I don't want to look at. I can look at tits anytime I want. I don't care, man. I don't care that you're a 10. I'm for real. I just turn around and look at the computer and see tits too. But when I'm standing in front of the window, I want to be looking at the traffic. I want to be smoking weed. And now it's not even an issue because I don't smoke weed and she's moving out. So I got all worked up over nothing. Again, I got all worked up over some non-issue.
Right.
But anyway, let's drink it. Let's have a drink to this college bitch with the banging ass, and let's have a drink to Mr. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, right.
May he rest in peace. May he burn in hell peacefully.
We have received word that music legend Ozzy Osbourne has died. Osbourne, as you know, pioneered heavy metal music with Black Sabbath before going on to have huge success in his own right. He was known for hits including Iron Man, Paranoid, War Pigs, Crazy Train, of course, and Bark at the Moon, both with the band and as a solo star. His death comes just weeks after reuniting with his Black Sabbath bandmates and performing a massive farewell concert for fans in his hometown of Birmingham, England. He had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2019, and in a statement, his family said that he was surrounded by love when he passed. Ozzy Osbourne was 76 years old.
Okay, I think it's assisted suicide. So yeah, he was surrounded by his loved ones. So that's nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's assisted suicide. And I did not know he had Parkinson's disease. So for the past 6 years, when they've been shuffling him around, because they still do stuff with the Osbournes, it's really disturbing. I'll give Sharon props because she extended Ozzy's career way longer than it should have existed. He should have been a nobody after Black Sabbath kicked him out.
Right.
He should have been nothing because he didn't write any songs or play any instruments or anything. Sharon got him the best players. She always put the best players in his band, like Randy Rhoads and Zakk Wylde. And the drummer for Faith No More was in his band for 15 years. The best metal players available were always in Ozzy's band.
Right.
I mean, the fucking bass player for his band now plays in Metallica. She kept him alive physically and kept his career alive. However, it's downright fucking evil. They worked this fucking guy to the bones. He was working 3 weeks before he fucking died. Let's let the goddamn man die in peace. And of course, They must. This is why I also think it's assisted suicide, because they were already putting all the Osbourne shit on Amazon Prime and YouTube and Tubi. It's all been put on streaming media this year, so they already knew he was going. So she was already prepared to. She already is making money off of him. He's been dead for a day. She's already found it, because I'm gonna watch that shit after we're done podcasting tonight.
Yeah,
I'm so curious, because the newest one came out just last year. It was called The Osbournes Remixed or something like that.
Yeah,
and I watched like 10 seconds of it, and Ozzy looks so miserable. Like, this is what they made him do at the end of his life. Was make a fucking shitty reality TV show. He didn't like the first one that they did.
It was terrible.
That was the whole point of the show, is that he hated it. It was complaining the entire time and calling Sharon a cunt. That's what was great about it. But it is kind of amazing, because my dad never listened to fucking Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath, but you better believe he watched the Osbournes. He loved that show. He thought Ozzy was hilarious.
Yeah, he was funny.
It is a testament to the guy's talent, or what his charisma, I guess. Maybe not talent, but
yeah. He was a funny guy.
Super likable.
Yeah.
And people wanted, dude, he had a 55-year career or something. He started Black Sabbath when he was 19 years old.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like, that's all he's known is that fucking band.
He invented a genre of music, basically.
No, Black Sabbath invented like 5 genres of music, or maybe 20. Because people always say heavy metal, but that's not even that's just the start. There's also doom. There's doom metal. There's stoner rock. There's, anything that you could do in metal, they did do it. And when they didn't do it with Ozzy, they did it with Dio. Dig?
Yeah.
So yeah, they were a very important, astonishingly important band. But also, let the guy die. Let him enjoy a retirement age. Like, that's just fucked up to have this guy out on stage at 76. If you can't stand up, let the guy just let him sleep it off or something, dude. Let him go sit in a lounge chair for the last 3 weeks of his life.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so gross. He did not enjoy any of that shit. So like I said, it's nice that Sharon kept his memory alive and made him such an influential figure. But there's a total cost on the guy's soul. So that's I'm really tripping out on the number of people that were upset over his death. Because it was people in my neighborhood watch group. We're talking people that are like 50 years old. They were bummed out. They're like, oh, Ozzy died.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really remarkable. He really did touch a lot of lives despite being talentless and retarded, being a drug addict. That's the other thing I kept thinking about. It's like, all the lives he touched, does that outweigh all the children he touched? I don't know.
Allegedly.
No allegations here. If you stay popular and your entire life for 5 years, you touched and killed children. You did. You're part of the West Memphis 3. You're an honorary member of the West Memphis 3. You're a child killer. I mean, whatever.
Well,
do you think, come on. I don't think Ozzy's name was on the Epstein list, but I bet you Sharon's was.
We'll find out hopefully soon, but probably not. But I like what you put on social media where you said basically how long until Sharon makes an Ozzy hologram.
It's coming.
Yeah. And I was like, in my head I'm like, I'd actually go see that. I feel stupid, but I would go see it.
Well, dude, honestly, seeing the hologram would have been just as good as seeing the real guy.
Yeah.
He was never a good performer. He just stood around on stage and like threw buckets of water at people for some reason, and they went, "Yeah, yeah." Oh. He's terrible. Yeah, he's god awful. And like I said, for the last 20 years or something, there was a guy behind the stage doing all the vocals. So you never saw Ozzy live unless you saw him in the 70s or something. Maybe in the 80s. You never saw Ozzy live. I don't know. Whatever. It's all bullshit. Watching people get all worked up over this satanic band pretty fucking funny. And it's also really funny because the dudes in the band aren't even satanic. They're all Christians. Oh, this made me laugh too. I was thinking about this today. Ozzy has 2 kids from a previous marriage who are Christians, but Jack and what's
Sharon?
the other name? Kelly.
Kelly.
They're Jews. Yeah, they're
Oh,
Jews.
really?
So Ozzy will burn in hell either for fucking children or just making Jewish children. One way or the other, he did some devilish shit with children.
Well, rest in wherever you are, Ozzy.
High five my dad in hell, Ozzy.
Yeah, man.
I'll try to listen. I'll try to listen to one of the first 4 Black Sabbath records before bedtime.
Okay.
I'll give him his propers. He deserves at least to get. We should at least celebrate the 4 good things he did in his life when everything else was trash. Because people forget, that Black Sabbath started to suck with Ozzy in it. They had to kick him out.
Was that
so
because his drug use?
Yeah, you're a drug addict when the rest of Black Sabbath says, we can't hang out with you anymore. Dude, these dudes were all over cocaine. They wrote songs about being high on cocaine.
Yeah.
They were on cocaine constantly. But Ozzy was just too much for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can only do it so long until eventually it's a problem, basically, right? So I think you had sent me this over text, but I wanted to at least bring it up for the show. There you go. About Lindsay Lohan. Because
I did a lot of investigative research to find out who the 36 lovers were. Unfortunately, I only got like 31 of them. There's still like 5 of them that have powerful enough lawyers that they would not let them be released to the public. But I'm not actually going to talk about the name specifically because it's not that interesting when you go through it. What's interesting to me is it just says a lot about women when you look at this. She was 27 at the time. Okay. So basically what happened was she said that when she was in rehab, they made her make out a list of like all the people she wronged. And so she decided that she would also make out a list of all the people she fucked in Hollywood. And so she wrote out this gigantic list of 36 names on the back of 3 categories cards. Categories, you know that? That's how you know it was in rehab because they were playing board games in there and there's nothing else to do in rehab. So anyways, the source of this scandal is actually pretty good. She was trying to work her way through the 12 steps and like apologize to people she fucked over. And so somebody
under.
And it was underneath. Yeah. So somebody found the cards while she was at a restaurant and took a picture of them while she was in the bathroom and then sold them to In Touch. And so you go through the list and a lot of the names are people that you would expect to be on there, like Justin Timberlake.
Right.
And Colin Farrell fucked her. Basically any guy she worked with, she fucked.
Okay.
And that's the part where it gets interesting for me.
Yeah.
Because when she dated Wilmer Valderrama, but then she fucked Ashton Kutcher, right? Oh. She fucked him after she was a guest star on That 70s Show, which had both of those guys in it.
Right.
Like whenever people think that women are nice or charitable or loving or something, they should know that they'll fuck your friend to get to you. Okay. Even Lindsay Lohan will fuck your friend to get to you. Lindsay Lohan didn't like Wilmer Valderrama. She wanted to fuck Ashton Kutcher. He was the star of the show, not the fucking comic relief.
Right.
So she fucked Wilmer, whatever his name is, Wilmer Valderrama, got onto the show and then took down Ashton. And Ashton won't admit it because he was fucking Demi Moore at the time. Oh, that's the other thing. Dude, people paid In Touch not to say their name because they were cheating on their significant others with Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
Every person in Hollywood is a sleazeball. And these are just normal heterosexuals right now that we're talking about. Not even doing any gay weird shit. They're not even fucking kids. They're fucking an actual like adult woman.
Right.
Oh, that's another thing because she said some of the names on the list were from before she turned 18. So that's another reason why some of them weren't revealed. But the ones that I thought were really interesting were stuff like
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, I don't think she fucked him. But it's just interesting because you wouldn't say anything was. None of these guys have anything in common except for the fact that they're very successful. Because she's dated a bunch of actors. She's dated the bass player for Coldplay. She fucked the singer for Maroon 5.
Right.
They're all guys that were at the top of their field. She fucked some guy that played what's the British sport? Rugby. She fucked some rugby player and stuff. And it got me thinking, this is the whole point of bringing this up on the podcast. So you fellas, you know, if you want to get girls, you really need to focus on bettering yourself. You need to be you need to be the kind of guy that Lindsay wants to fuck. Because these guys didn't have to pursue Lindsay. She pursued them because they were at the top of their fucking careers. They're at the top of the ladder at what they do. Women love excellence. You should always strive for excellence.
Right.
Women love excellence. I really can't overstate that.
Right.
They don't just want to be with a guy that's in a band. They want to be in a guy that's in the most popular band. The guy that can play the guitar better than the other people. Because, we're laughing about the fact that she fucked the guy from Coldplay because Coldplay's lame, and that's been revealed all week this week on Facebook.
I have a video for that,
Twitter.
Unfortunately, too.
That's okay. We'll have to talk about it, I guess. But they're still the best at what they do. Like they're the best shitty pop band that there is. They've out Pearl Jammed Pearl Jam. I always bring this up, but they're basically just Pearl Jam without the punk rock songs. They just do the lame, weak, ballady Pearl Jam songs.
Right.
But they're more popular than Pearl Jam right now. It's amazing. And Eddie Vedder didn't fuck no Lindsay Lohan. Like, get out of here. Eddie Vedder didn't fuck no fucking famous pop star or whatever.
Well, yeah,
Disney.
He
didn't fuck anyone cool.
Ex-Disney star, right? Because her and Justin Timberlake were both in the Disney program.
No,
I thought they were.
It's Justin, Brittany, and Christina Aguilera and Ryan. What's that fucking guy's name? The guy that's in Drive, Ryan
Gosling. Yeah,
Those were all the Disney people. Isn't that weird? All those people knew each other. They've basically been famous their entire lives, just like Ozzy was. Just weird. That's where I start to believe these conspiracy theories that everyone who's famous is just a member of the elite, the royal elite, or some bullshit. Because like, how else do they choose who's going to be the guy? Like I was never going to get past at the Comedy Store because I wasn't trustworthy to them.
Right.
Do you understand? Because I'm not a fag and I don't do drugs. I don't have any use for them. Because that stuff about Epstein, about blackmail, it goes a lot deeper than just blackmail. They need to make sure that you're cool, that you're one of them. And I'm never going to be a part of any group. I know this. I sure as fuck am not going to be a part of a group that has gay sex with each other out in the desert and does drugs.
No.
That's 2 things I don't like. There's 3 things I don't like. The desert, doing drugs, and fucking gay guys. So I was never going to be a part of that world. And I don't know. When I read stories like this, it's like, why would you even want to be a part of this world?
Yeah.
Like, you get to fuck Lindsay Lohan, but she also fucked 20 other guys that you know that are famous. Dude, that's the other thing I kept thinking about. This is just 36 famous people. She didn't write down the names of her drug counselor she blew to get outside one night to go to Coachella. She didn't talk about the drug dealer she fucks. She didn't talk about the fine artist she fucks to get drugs from. Or whatever. She doesn't talk. There's no list of the sultans she fucked for prostitution purposes. But these fuckers, when they go to Saudi Arabia and they're not just going out on a date with Beyonce, they are fucking Beyonce because they're from Saudi Arabia and have millions of dollars. They're paying
billions
Beyonce to eat their shit. They're shitting on Beyonce and saying, "Eat this." You think I'm kidding or being funny, but this is real shit, man.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's all a big joke, dude. Oh, maybe one day I could be famous like Lindsay Lohan and get fucked up the ass by some guy, some brown, smelly fucking sultan. Wouldn't that be a fucking treat? So whatever good things Ozzy got out of this life, it's going to come back to him tenfold because of the evil shit he had to do to get that good stuff. Luckily, no one's ever offered me jack fucking shit. I've never been. no one's ever tempted me. Like, what would you tempt me with? I mean, I'm telling you stories about rejecting girls that were on the cover of Maxim magazine. There's nothing you can tempt me with. I don't fucking care. You can tempt me with chaos. You want me to come back to the Comedy Store? You need to promise me that all my enemies will get smited. Will they be banned? Will they be canceled for the things they did to me? You want to cancel me because of some stuff I said on Facebook, but rapists and druggies, they don't get canceled, huh? They act on the evil things that they think about. They don't just say them on Facebook, but they're okay, huh? They get to be part of the elite at the Comedy Store.
It's entertainment, baby. It's how it works.
None of it's entertaining. It's all bullshit. It's just so gay. The whole thing is so gay. I don't want any of it. I don't need any of them.
I will say that I believe the more talented people are the ones that aren't necessarily on the wall at certain clubs, like the Store or past other clubs. The talented people are the ones that you probably don't even know, that are actually giving jokes to the famous people in order for them to have a career that keeps going. Because that's their only in, is they have the ability to write jokes, whereas these people on certain levels, they actually are so removed from reality they can't write good material. They can't connect to an audience.
I know, we were complaining about Shane Gillis as if he actually wrote any of his jokes. Somebody else doesn't like gooks. Somebody else said that shit. I also want to talk about the 36 lovers list. One more thing is that, fellas, you need to know that every woman you've ever known, your mom, your sister, they fucked 36 guys at least. Okay? You can live in your little fantasy world where your mom lost her virginity to your dad, but it didn't happen.
No.
Your mom, the reason why your mom moved from her small town in the South to the big city is because everyone in her small town rode her around like the town bicycle. Your mom was the biggest whore in town, okay? So is mine. So is Chris's. So is Lindsay Lohan's mom. She's a whore too. Mm-hmm. This is like, women are the biggest hornballs, and guys walk around thinking like women aren't dying to get fucked constantly. I mean, Lohan proves it, man. Lohan proves it. I was trying to say this stuff about Madonna last week too, but I didn't know how to articulate it properly. But the Lohan and Madonna are doing it the right way, because they're not just using their pussy to fuck a dishwasher. They fuck the guys that are at the top of their game. They fuck Warren Beatty. You know what
Madonna,
I mean?
Yeah.
They fuck Vanilla Ice when he's the biggest rapper of all time. At the time, he was. He might still be. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
People
know.
love the clown. They love the clown on Vanilla Ice, but he's somehow it's like, despite having like no flow. I mean, I remember hearing that song when I was a kid and thinking like, this sounds like a demo tape. It didn't even sound like it was made in a professional recording studio, but that was cool about it. That was like one thing that gave him some kind of edge. But anyway, somehow this guy with no talent at all, the White Elvis, they called him or something like that.
Yeah.
The White Elvis. I don't know. He's still got to be the top of his game. That's your goal, is to be the top of the best at what you do. Even if you're just like a guy who like maybe you're just a truck driver. You could be the best truck driver you can be. And I swear some woman will be attracted to that. Someone will be like, oh, look at this guy.
Right.
Everybody wants to be around the best person.
I remember when I was this one girl hooked up with me because I had a really good set at the Ice House. And like, I invited her from work. I was working at dealing cards at a casino at the time. And I remember like we kind of been flirting like at work all the time, and then I invited her one night, me and a bunch of friends. I was like, come out, we'll hang out, we'll watch my show, we'll go out afterwards. And I had a really good set that night. Like, I was just on more than even like not more than I've ever been on, but at that time more than I usually was on, because I was still young in comedy. But I did really well. And then we get to the restaurant, and this girl's like feeling me up under the table, and I'm like, oh, it's because I commanded a room. It wasn't like, I'm not the best comic in the world, but at that moment I was the best that night. You know, and she was beautiful. She was like the type of beautiful where when we went to the liquor store to get cigarettes, the guy behind the counter was like, when she walked away, he's like, congratulations. Like, she was like that pretty, where people were just shocked that I was with her, you know?
I'm sure that's what people feel anytime they see me with a woman. I cannot believe that guy is with a woman. No, it's true. I mean, we just told the story about the girl moving away, the college girl. Like, they don't know how to fucking flirt. She probably thought filming me in my underwear was flirting. Most likely, she probably thought she was charming me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this adorable lunatic filming me while I'm looking through my CD collection in my underwear. Fuck that shit. Every person I ever, including my sister, I showed pictures of this chick to. They're like, "Good for you, go for it." It's like, did you just hear what I said? And when she first moved in, she had a sugar daddy, and he only lasted like a week. And so that was another big red flag where I was like, man, no one wants to just fuck her like every day. Like, what's going on here? There's definitely something wrong with her personality.
Yeah.
But man, I'm so bummed out that she's moving, because I can tolerate her occasionally filming me. That's way better than following me to the fucking park or showing up at a fucking comedy show like these other faggots have done. Fucking
I know.
Faggots.
That was weird.
Like, do they ever sit down and think about what losers they are? I mean, for real.
I
always think about when I broke up with my first girlfriend. I just vividly remember this. I remember thinking, I know where she works. I could just drive to her workplace right now. Oh no, I couldn't drive because I didn't have a car. I could get on the train and go over there and talk to her. And the second I had that thought, I was so ashamed of myself, which I've never even shared with anyone until just now. I was still deeply ashamed. It's just pathetic. I'm going to go stalk this woman.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get a life. You could go anywhere. Instead, you're going to go to this person's workplace and sit around in the parking lot. What are you, a fucking loser?
Yeah.
That's loser shit. Yeah. And I can't believe that these losers can't see it. And that's what's really dangerous about the way that they've pit us all against each other. The personal politics. Because there was this thing back in 2010. 2010, it was called Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah.
And I lived in Echo Park at the time. And so I would walk down to downtown LA and I would go watch the protests. And the protests were a joke. It was just a bunch of like college kids throwing frisbees around on the lawn and camping out and drinking and being fuck ups. But so anyways, when I saw it, I was like, this is a very ineffective protest. But I was wrong. It actually scared the fucking shit out of the powers that be. That's when we all of a sudden had this immense swerve into personal politics. Now it's about people being racist or homophobic. And it's no longer pointing the finger at the government, who's the real problem. It's pointing fingers at the other citizens who are getting fucked as well. So these Antifa fuckers think that they're heroes. They're good. They think they're good people, not realizing they're just pawns in a big chess game. A big chess game where everyone loses except the people that are playing the pieces, which ain't us. We lose. They win. That's it. And so I get so frustrated because I would like to walk over to those fucking Antifa faggots and be like, I'm not your enemy. Your enemy put the illegal aliens in the unit next to yours. You understand? I didn't put them there. I didn't put anyone here that's causing noise, throwing garbage on the fucking ground in the alleyway, stealing shit, breaking shit. Your government did that to you. So why don't you rise up against your government? Because I'm not your enemy. I didn't do anything to you. I'm just trying to exist in the same fucking hellscape that you created with your voting policies. So you're the enemy, which you can't see because you want to pretend that you're the good guy. Everyone thinks that they're the hero of their own movie. They don't realize that, yeah, you're a hero of a movie, but the movie's called The Sopranos. You're a bad person. You're fat and you're a bad person. You're fat. You're starring in a movie full of fat people that are morally bankrupt.
Right.
So fuck you. Fuck your shit. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck your politics, man. I'm really tired of this shit. They're so mad at me like it's my fault Donald Trump got elected. I don't fucking vote. What makes you think I'd vote for a fucking reality TV star? Like, why are you trying to insult me? You think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid like you are. I don't vote. Why are you mad at me? I just don't get it. When you went outside this morning and you revved up your motorcycle in front of my window, why did I have to hear that? Why didn't you rev it next door? Why didn't you rev it inside your garage so your illegal neighbors who were using a power saw all day on Sunday could hear it? Why do I have to hear it?
I don't know.
What is your major malfunction, you fucking retard? You're the useful idiot they talk about in communism.
Mm-hmm.
You're stupid. You didn't think. You're not critical thinking. You're stupid. You think that other people are stupid like you and they get their news from Fox News or CNN. Smart people look at like 20 different sources. Mm-hmm. They don't fucking watch cable TV to find out what's going on in the fucking news, retards.
Right.
It's just a bunch of bullshit. I'm so tired of it, but they're fucking up my life and their own lives without even noticing it, and it's not helping anybody. And they don't notice that either.
Mm-hmm.
How do they not notice that everyone else is fucking miserable too?
Yeah.
Like I've never lived someplace else besides California where people won't say hi to you when you're walking down the street and stuff. Like, it's crazy here, man. People are so mean to each other.
Absolutely.
Fuckheads.
Yeah.
But they all think they're right. They're right to be mean. What was that?
Oh.
Me saying I like walking in a safe city automatically makes you think that I'm talking about not wanting to be around people of color, when I said absolutely nothing along those lines. That reveals to me your perception of people of color, because I never said that. I don't want to walk around people belligerent and high on hard drugs. It's not safe. You can if you want to. And I'll just point out the fact that you're assuming that I'm referring to people of color when I'm talking about people using hard drugs and acting belligerent. It says absolutely everything about the way you see them, not me. I never said that. You said that.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. I hate to admit that she's right, but she made a good point. It's like whenever, remember when Roseanne compared some woman to a character in Planet of the Apes, and they said it because she's black, yeah. And I was like, well, maybe it's just because she looks like an ape. White people can look like apes too, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's what a non-racist person would think. But these people, they projected their racism onto Roseanne. Roseanne was just saying she looked like a funny character in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
She could have said she could have been any character from that movie. It didn't have to be one of the apes.
No, right.
Why do you think that black people look like apes? Why did you infer that? Where did that come from? It came from you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of my point about these Antifa people. They don't fucking like these Mexicans either. Are you kidding me? You think I ever see them hanging out with them or talking to them? They said hi to them one time. The Mexicans did not say hi back. They never spoke to them again. They've been here for over a year. They were more friendly to that guy than they were to me. I'll say that, though. Gosh, you could have at least said hello to me when you followed me to the open mic. I was staring right at you. You could have said hi. See, that's what normal people do. Normal people say hi. They don't just stare at a fucking stranger that they followed to a bar to watch them do an open mic. And I want to point out, too, that they didn't stay in the room while I was performing. So they don't even know what they're mad about. Because if you stayed in the room and listened to what I said, you'd be really pissed. Because I was saying a bunch of mean shit. Yeah. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I just am laughing at the fact that they stayed for an open mic for everybody else. That's their power move. They think I care about their approval. It's really fucking interesting how people perceive comedians, and they're right most of the time. Mm-hmm. Like if someone tells me I'm not funny, I don't give a flying fuck. Oh, you don't think I'm funny? Like I fucking care. I don't care, but man, I've watched people crumble when I called them unfunny. Well, yeah.
They crumble. That's not my identity, dude. I do comedy too. I'm a serious guy who does comedy. Gosh darn it. So you don't even know. I don't know. They stalk you and they don't even know you. They don't know anything about me. How could you stalk me and not figure out anything interesting about me? I don't know.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. Like, A, that's a lot of your time to do that. But B, like, to go to an open mic is, if you've never done comedy, open mics are basically terrible.
They're torture.
Yeah. It's like, we do it because we want to try and get up and then get our ideas out there, work them out, make them good for a show. That's why we do it. It's like a gym. They call it a gym, I guess. It's like where you get better at your ideas before you sell it to the public. And to go watch a bunch of people that just half of them are insane.
Yeah. Yeah, most of them don't even have jokes to work on.
Yeah.
They just go up and talk about. Ironically, they talk a lot about gossip. They talk about, you know, so and so said this at the other open mic, and it's like, why are you even paying attention? I don't even watch anyone else's set. Like,
who cares?
I might be looking at the stage, but I assure you, I am not paying attention to anything that's going on in the room. I'm thinking about, ooh, American Housewife comes on in 40 minutes. I need to get home.
Right.
I'm literally thinking about other comedy I'd rather be watching than your comedy, which I should be watching. Yeah. But yeah, that's my point, dude. They're losers. That's loser behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't intimidated. I was irritated. That's stuff that is where it's like, dude, I already don't want to be at this bar. I don't want to be at any. I don't like bars. Okay, I don't like bars, and I don't like open mics. But I have to go to these bars to do open mics.
Right.
How else do you test out your material? Can't just keep doing the same fucking 20 minutes forever.
No.
You know?
Well, some people can, but
some people do. But you're also forgetting the fact that these people don't have a job. They have all the time in the world to fixate on Joseph P. Larkin, who's also a loser, by the way. Do you ever think about what a loser you are for stalking someone who's not even like famous or anything? Like, you're stalking a nobody. Like, that's just weird and pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
You're just pathetic. There's nothing to like about you. Did I tell you the story that I actually talked to one of them the first time I saw them at the open mic?
No.
I think I told this story on Facebook, but I'll tell it right now to everybody listening at home. So the first time I went, I immediately recognized a couple of them from across the alleyway. I was like, these people look familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So I went inside, I signed up. And then this guy, Kenny, and then this girl was there. And I do not know what her name is, but she always hugs me and knows who I am. So I feel really guilty. But anyway, she was smoking me out, and me and Kenny were going to get smoked out by her.
Okay.
And so before that happens, there's these two cute emo girls that they played a song, and I had brought my camera with me. So I took a bunch of pictures of the cute girl playing her guitar, and she was smiling the whole time because, of course, they love to have their picture taken when they're playing the guitar.
Right.
Real. So I knew, like, oh hell yeah, she's gonna talk to me after the show to get the pictures. Right. I knew it would happen. So I go outside to wait for her, and so I'm smoking the joint with that girl, and one of those Antifa fuckers comes in there. He comes and starts smoking with us, and the girls come and see me. They sit down. They see him. They look at each other and just get up and leave. And so I said to the guy, the Antifa guy, I go like, well, you're a real popular fella. And he explained that he had already tried to hit them up and that they had rejected him earlier and left. And this is kind of my point. Like, you fucking loser. You're a loser. You made the cute girls leave.
Mm-hmm.
You suck. You can't even talk to cute girls without making them leave.
Mm-hmm.
You need to work on yourself. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about girls. You need to work on yourself and better yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's pathetic. Those two girls came outside to talk to us, and you made them leave. Doesn't that make you feel bad? And he was saying that they were being rude, and that's what he started complaining about them being rude. I was like, they didn't seem very rude to me. They didn't tell me to stop taking pictures.
Right.
Yeah, they were totally nice to me, and I was being way ruder if you think about it, taking pictures without permission.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That shit really pisses me off. I hate guys who can't get pussy. It really pisses me off. You don't know how to talk to girls, and you make them uncomfortable and they leave. You suck. I hate you. Fuck you. And people will say that I do this to women all the time, but whatever. I don't care.
Well, yeah. It's you either know how to talk to people or you don't, basically. And like the amount of the problem with certain people these days is they rely on the apps to get a bunch of women. But if you just go out into the world, you can meet people, but you have to be willing to just talk and be interesting, have a lot on your mind, know how to.
He did do that though. He failed. That's my point. Is he can't even do that.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Well, because every woman I've ever been able to either date or hook up with, it was me going out and then just striking up a conversation about nothing, usually just little stupid stuff. I never would start with a line or anything. I'd just be like, hey, what's up, and Chris, and then just start talking. And
You know, it's a great opening line. This works every time. You say, what are we going to do about this damn Negro problem? You know, these Negroes are getting kind of uppity. I find it if you say racist stuff in old timey language, it's actually not as racist. It's kind of fun, kind of charming and endearing.
Well, speaking of old timey, I wanted to play this really fast just to show you what we've lost in LA. This is 1951 LA. What?
I think this is Hollywood, which is crazy because look how clean and nice it is.
Yeah.
No, I watch these videos too, and they really freak me out. Can you just play it, let it go, run through?
Yeah.
It's really trippy because, it's just the guy just put a camera on the back of his car and he's just driving around, just filming it. It's not random, but you look at it, and it's like, okay, all the cars are clean, none of them have dents, none of them are dinged up. Everyone is dressed up. Everyone's wearing a fucking suit or a dress.
Yeah.
It's insane. Even the architecture's better. Like everything about it. The cars are nicer looking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where that's.
Isn't this like
that might be where Amoeba was. You see this gray building over here?
Yeah.
That might be Amoeba.
Con?
That's where. I can't read what's on the side. It's on the right side then.
Yeah. But
and look at this. People could just walk into the street without worried about getting run over.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's Vine right there. I think that's Vine right there.
No way. Wow. Oh, that's the theater. That's what's that theater called? Yeah. Wow. Look at how clean it is. My goodness.
People are waiting their turn. There's no traffic lights. It's a stop sign. This is a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Total mind fuck.
We used to have this.
And there's a Carnation Milk Factory. That's something else that freaks me out because I look at these old photographs of the valley where I live, and it used to be filled with like factories and, you know, we produce stuff in this country. I don't know. It's really disturbing.
Right. And it's amazing what we used to have and what before all the stupid ideas that we have now running this city that just seem to run it into the ground.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's where they moved Amoeba. I fucking knew I recognized that area. It's by the Palladium.
Okay.
We might see the Palladium. If the Palladium was the Palladium back then, I'm not sure if it was.
The Hollywood Palladium. And that area sucks
50s.
Now by the Palladium.
Dude, that's a terrible area.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing I was trying to say on one episode where the places that used to be nice, like Westlake, where that had all the cool movie theaters and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are all the ghetto now. Like 100 years ago, you would have to like save up money to go have a weekend down in Westlake. Now that's where, you know, crack whores reign supreme.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But yeah, they're all over Sunset, it looks like, because now it looks like we're down by the area where UCLA is.
Oh,
like
okay.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Beverly and near UCLA, which they're adding a train line that's going to go all the way down there, so it's probably going to make those areas bad too.
I know, and that's a shame because that's exactly where you want to train. You want to train by the school and where there's the stuff that young people who don't have cars can go to.
Right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that like, smash that like button.
Right. Well, the train.
Oh hell yes, the bomb shelters. No, this is by the Comedy Store. I've looked at this one specifically. Watch, we're gonna pass the Comedy Store.
It's still gonna be there, or is it gonna be something else?
It was whatever the club was called before. I forgot the name of it. I have to think about it for a second. It's called Ciro's nightclub.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're on the Sunset Strip now, though.
It's hard.
I mean, dude, it looks so different. It's really hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. But you can see some of these buildings that still exist.
But yeah, what a beautiful place this city used to be. It's so awesome. And
Dude, but even the signs, like I really trip out over stuff like I'm a true nerd. Like I trip out over stuff like fonts and
mhm,
the Art Deco architecture and these nice like hand painted fonts in the back there.
yeah.
These people just had more respect for the quality of their life. They had more respect for their work.
Mhm.
They cared. Everyone cared. I can't get over the fact that no one's cars are fucked up. Dude, everywhere you go in LA, everyone's car is fucked up.
Right. Yeah. I think isn't this by like off of Santa Monica? I can't tell. I don't even know because it all just looks like I don't even know what it
That
looks
area.
like.
Yeah, I kind of think I know what you're talking about. That area that we're
All those trees are still.
yeah, and
Kind
there's also what's that fucking nightclub called? It's really famous. Damn it, Randy Newman used to play there all the time. I cannot remember what. Oh, the Troubadour.
the
I
Troubadour.
think
Yeah, yeah,
this is that area, but it's all undeveloped. This is now WeHo. This is all fag bars and shit now.
yeah.
Dude, you want to know how unpopular comedy and open mics are? So I
Mhm.
was talking to my friend about this. There was this lesbian bar that we would go to every Sunday night in West Hollywood. And I literally never saw a woman in that bar ever. I never
Wow.
saw a woman in that bar. That's how unpopular.
I
Like
can. I
we could
can.
only do comedy in places that lesbians won't go to. You know what I mean? Like it's true outsider shit. It's the most outsider shit possible. Because
Right.
even other outsiders are like, I'm not going over there today.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll just go suck a dick, I guess. Fuck it.
Well,
Yeah, these videos actually kind of hurt my feelings just to look at them.
I know, but they also are. There's such beauty that we used to have. But I would be remiss if I didn't get to this last thing, and I hate it, but I feel like I have to at least play it before we end the show.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
So
I
mean-
didn't know that they were talking about it over
quite
the
sure.
PA.
mm-hmm,
That's embarrassing as fuck.
right.
That's shameful. Fuck
Yeah.
Coldplay, dude. You can't go to a Coldplay I would go to a Coldplay concert, like, well, at least there won't be a mosh pit. Certainly, nothing bad will happen to me at the Coldplay concert. And then they fucking have a kiss cam at the Coldplay concert, and a guy narrating it. He's British, so I know he's part of the band's entourage.
No, that was
Fuck that.
the lead singer.
The
Chris-
singer was doing that.
Yeah, that was Chris.
Oh my god, Chris Martin! What a douche!
Yeah.
What a fucking dickhead!
Mm-hmm.
What a faggot! Dude, those people were on stage. Those are people that were brought backstage because they spent a lot of money, and he humiliated them on purpose. Maybe Chris Martin is cool, actually.
they were up like in the up high. So
Really? The camera makes it look like they're on stage. That's what I
no.
thought. Okay.
There's other angles. So they were like way up in the nosebleeds section, so they thought they were, cheating in private ish, I suppose. And so it's the CEO of a company called Astronaut is this guy, and I learned way too much about this week. One thing I learned is that most people aren't funny because they would repeat the same two jokes over and over and over.
Yeah. I'm so embarrassed I got caught listening to Coldplay. That was the one I heard.
One joke, and the other one was Coldplay hasn't released a single in however many years. Now they've released 4. It's like, come on, guys. That was maybe funny the first time I heard it, but it's now been like 1,000 times. It's not a funny joke.
It sounds like an old Tonight Show joke. Hey,
Yeah.
you guys see this in the news? You see this in the news? Coldplay hasn't put out a new single in quite some time, but it's looking like there's going to be 4 new singles out there. Did you see this, Kevin? Yeah, Kevin. Sorry, I always loved it when he would defer to the black guy to make sure what he was saying was cool and funny. I was talking to somebody about Jay Leno this week. Was it you?
Maybe.
Someone I was talking to was trashing Jay Leno. I was like, no way, dude. Jay Leno is cool as hell. He's way cooler than Letterman. First of all, Jay Leno hung out at the Big Fish. There's pictures of him there. You think David Letterman would go hang out with a bunch of like rednecks and hillbillies? No. He was in his home in Connecticut, fucking one of his interns or something.
Yeah.
No, Leno's the shit, man. I love Leno.
I did a project with him at the Comedy and Magic Club. I was filming an interview for a documentary with him. Nicest guy ever. Like super respectful to everybody on the crew. I was just a crew guy at the time, but he like shook everybody's hand. I was like,
"Hey, Chris, how's it going? I'm Jay Leno."
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Did you notice that there's no Doritos on the concession stand over there, Chris? Could you do something about that? You still want to work here, don't you, Chris?
Have you heard about this?
Hey, you know who hasn't heard anything about anything is my wife Mavis. She's got she got dementia. She doesn't know what's the fuck's going on. Sorry. Once I get started, I can't stop. Yeah. I'm a Pringles guy, Jay. fuck you, Doritos.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I haven't even spent any of my Tonight Show money, but I'm gonna have to use it to put Mabel in a special home to care for her. I can't care for her. Dude, remember when Jay Leno caught on fire last year and stuff?
Yeah. That was wild.
All kinds of fucked up shit happened to Jay Leno. He must know some shit about the Illuminati or something. And they've been trying to kill him for years. Remember when Conan tried to take away the Tonight Show and he failed and they just gave it back to Jay?
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest things that ever happened. I've always been Team Jay. Well, so I will defend Leno because he's a real comedian. Letterman doesn't do stand-up. In fact, we've never seen Letterman stand-up. It's probably been removed from YouTube if it ever was on YouTube. Leno, every Sunday, he still does an hour at the Comedy Magic Club. Yep. And my friend used to be the doorman there, and he said that it was you could set your watch to Jay Leno's timing because he would do it all at the same timing every week. He'd get in there at 7 o'clock, and he'd be out of there at fucking 8 o'clock on the dot and stuff.
Wow.
He's just a flawless professional comedian. I don't know. I really get off on shit like that. It's way better than watching some fucking douchebag look at his phone. Well, what do I want to talk about now? What do you guys want to talk about? Hey, so did you guys know that Coldplay hasn't released a single in a while? And by the way, he'll be reading his phone while he's doing this. So did you guys know that Coldplay hasn't released a single in a while? Yeah, there are about to be 4 singles because of Coldplay. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Now he said to Kevin, his friend, not Kevin Eubanks. Just there's a guy named Kevin that walked in the room.
Hangs out with him.
Did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? Black Sabbath played their final show and then Ozzy croaked. I don't know. Dude. It's such weird timing. There's no way he didn't kill himself. There's just no fucking way.
But he was also 79 though.
76.
Oh, 76.
Dude, I cannot believe this guy made it to 76. That's insane. Yeah. He outlived Taylor Hawkins. He outlived a lot of people that were way younger and way fitter and not on drugs for most of their lives. Like we like to laugh about Ozzy's drug problem, but dude, it was fucked up. He did fucked up shit. Like one day he snorted a line of ants off the ground.
What?
That's not a good thing. That's not something to celebrate. That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing to be that fucked up. It's a bad thing to be so fucked up that you let your wife film you and turn you into a fucking clown.
Oh.
Dude, it's so sad. Actually, I watched the first season of the Osbournes because this year because it was added to YouTube for free. So I was like, well, I'll watch it for free. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Try to understand this culture we live in, and the entire show is just Ozzy going, Sharon, could you tell them to leave me alone? Sharon, I just want to watch TV. I just want to watch the History Channel. Sharon. The whole time he's miserable, bitching and moaning about being filmed.
Right.
That really pisses me off that the last 20 years of his life, they turned him into a fucking clown. And he would say this stuff all the time. He'd be like, Sharon, I'm not going to do a Christmas record for fuck's sake. I'm the fucking Prince of Darkness. He would always say shit like that. He'd be like, what are you trying to do? And she did. She did make him make a fucking Christmas record. This is embarrassing, dude. The fucking Prince of Darkness, one of the 4 architects of heavy metal, is doing a fucking a sing-along, a fucking duet with Jessica Simpson. Fuck
That's
you.
not right.
Sharon!
Well,
Hey, see this? Ozzy Osbourne died. Yeah, I was supposed to go to the concert, but I got disinvited by Sharon.
is that your Ozzy Leno?
Yeah, that's my when like Leno picks up the torch that Ozzy dropped now that he died. It is so weird that Ozzy Osbourne is dead. It is very odd that he's just not in the world anymore. He was in our lives our whole life.
Yeah,
Our whole lives. He was in our life.
yeah. It
That's
is a
strange.
weird thing. So here's to him. I hope all of you have a good week, and I hope you have a good week as well. Here's to Ozzy.
Ozzy never broke up in any marriages but his own. Just saying. Thanks, Oz.
Thanks, Oz. And see you next week. Thank you, guys. Bye.